Hey, what is up guys? DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and I am so excited about this video because I finally pulled Fantasy Jirou. I was not expecting to get her. I thought I was going to actually lose out on my chance to get her, but then lo and behold, bought a few more hero gems and Bandai said, okay, you spent enough money, you can have the character now. So we are here to do a PvP showcase for the brand new Fantasy Jirou and the brand new Fantasy Kaminari. Originally, I was going to run them on a team together like this. I'm still going to do that because this team can beat higher speed teams, even if you have a lower speed, which is really interesting and really cool. But actually, I found something else that's even more wonky and even more cool first that we're going to do. And we're going to run Jirou along with another support and then Ida, because what Jirou does is she nullifies status ailments turn 1, and then Uraraka increases your team's speed, I think by like 25% turn 1, giving you most of the time a speed advantage, which is actually insane. And then of course below you can see the total BP for the enemy is a little bit higher than this team's BP, and I would argue this team below has been one of the more meta teams in the game, well, with the exception of the subunits, but the three main units have been more of the meta team in the game for the past few months. Obviously that's changing with the addition of new fantasy characters and all the stuff that's changing in the game. But let's go ahead and hop in and see what this character can do with Uraraka, because I think it's just hilarious that we can run two supports on a main rotation and get away with it. Like, I think that is absolutely ridiculous, and I think it's really, really funny, but I also think it's really cool. All right, so if we go ahead and go to the menu here and take a look at our status element null, you can see we have it nullifies bad status elements, second from the bottom, for one more turn, and that applies to all of our characters. And whenever Uraraka has the ability to nullify status elements, that means she's going to increase the speed of your team. So you can see speed up by 57% on Uraraka, and if we look up here, speed up by 63% on Jirou. And if we look at Ida has speed up by 77%. That is a lot. Of course, we have speed memories on too, but that's hopefully going to give us the speed advantage no matter what, which is just going to be absolutely ridiculous. All right, we're going to use stereo speakers, which is going to give us the ability to hide for 2 turns and also increase our max HP, which is just going to be like 2 characters that increase max HP is a little bit ridiculous, but we're going to go ahead and do this. Then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do our gravity blow, which will reduce our action skill cooldown time. And as you can see, we did in fact get the first turn because obviously we have a lot more speed than the enemy, just because I think that's so ridiculous, because Uraraka gives 25% speed across the board to each character on your team when she has the ability to nullify status ailments. So it's actually kind of ridiculous. We have turn 2 plus ultras. Turn 2 plus ultras with 2 supports. It's actually so funny. All right, we don't need to use the plus ultras. We want to keep our speed advantage, so we're going to go ahead and continue down the action skill chain. See if we can get it confused. Nice. And that interrupts their skill chain. These 2 supports together is actually just a honestly ridiculous combo. And right there, I accidentally procced Ida's evasion, so we're gonna have to attack him. All right, there we go. And now his evasion's gone. Maybe we'll actually do some damage. Okay, no, the target shifted to Todoroki. Nice. All right, but yeah, okay, let's continue. This time, we should get pretty close to killing Ida. Like really close. Yeah, he's so close to death. We still have evasion there, we're fine. Okay, there we go. So already you can see Jirou's paying off. Really, really cool that we got the confuse off. Really cool that we got the extra speed. Now I'm interested to see what's about to happen with Gentle Criminal. They might actually have more speed than me because Gentle Criminal came out, but we will see. Let's go ahead and... Actually, I think we want to wait. Yeah, we're going to wait a turn. I think we'll be okay. We have evasion on our 2 supports, and then if they attack Ida has type advantage over Gentle Criminal. He would get hurt by Todoroki, but Todoroki's an attack all, so we're fine. Let's go ahead and do our plus ultras. Okay, so we dodged that. No bound. 45,000. Nice. All right, and next we're going to kill Gentle Criminal. So let's go ahead and we'll do the attack all, which is going to give her the ability to hide. We'll give ourselves evasion because why not? Oh, so much damage at this point. Oh my gosh, it's such a good team. It's such a ridiculous team. It's so dumb, honestly. I can't, like, look at that. Look at that. We got our plus ultras back. Not that we're gonna use them, but honestly, such a ridiculous team. It's so funny. Alright, and then she has her guts, so we can't kill her just yet. That's fine, though. She's gonna attack all. She ignores our evasion, which is kind of a little annoying, but it's alright. We might actually lose a character right here. Oh, nope, we're good. We're good. Alright, and then we heal back up. Maybe get it confused. Nice. Alright, and you can see, look at our health. You saw how low our health was. This is why this team is ridiculous. You saw how low our health was, and we're all back to full on 2 characters and a little over half on Jirou. Like, that is... It's a little bit broken. It's just a little bit broken. If I had these characters DX to level 130, this would be one of the most ridiculous teams to run in the game right now in terms of speed. Like, that is actually... That's nutty. That is genuinely nutty. Alright, that is that team. That is Jirou's PvP showcase. We're going to do Kaminari's attacking PvP showcase. Now, in defense though, just so you guys know, Jirou is better on a main slot, whereas Kaminari is better on a sub slot. But on attack, we're going to run Kaminari in a main slot. So let's go ahead and take a look at that team. Alright, so I'm going to do something a little bit crazy. I have Jirou in the first slot, Todoroki in the second slot, and Kaminari in the third slot. Obviously, I have speed memories on them, but if you look at the enemy has a total BP of 470,000. Look at my BP, it's 396,000. That is a massive difference in BP. So obviously the enemy is going to have more speed than me. The goal here though is not to have more speed, it is actually to out status element the enemy, and if we get the certain status elements we need, we are actually going to win. So let's go ahead and hop in and I'll show you guys what I mean. This is a bit of a risk team because if you don't get the status elements you need, then you kind of lose. So it can be really good, it can be really bad, just depends on how lucky you get, if you're willing to take that chance on RNG. But all of a sudden, with Kaminari on your team, teams that used to be unbeatable, all of a sudden become beatable. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do stereo speakers first, then we're going to do a speed down, and then we are going to do increase our plus ultra gauge. If character receives an attack within 2 turns, medium chance of paralyzing the opponent for 2 turns. When used in a successfully executed skill chain, restores character's HP by 50% of the damage taken for 2 turns. So that is going to be really helpful as well. Alright, so they obviously do have turn advantage. That's to be expected. Jirou's status element nullification coming in clutch right there with negating the freeze. And now if any of them attack Kaminari, which they didn't really, we got 1 auto attack from Ida. We had a medium chance to paralyze. We did not paralyze, unfortunately. All right, so now we're going to do this, and it's going to give us a chance to confuse and a chance to paralyze, assuming we don't die before then. Okay, he's paralyzed. They're both paralyzed, which is nice. Confused. Frostbite. And more damage, because, you know, why not? Alright, and so come plus ultra turn, 2 of them are paralyzed, which is really going to help us out. Alright, and a nice thing about Kaminari is he is going to ignore Ida's evasion right here, hopefully kill Ida, and then we can hopefully kill Jirou or Todoroki. Oh, okay. I honestly thought Kaminari was going to be faster. He usually is. So he must have got speed down on him or something like that. Okay. Now we should have turn advantage. And there is a plus ultra coming our way, so we got to be careful. Oh, and we missed that tap right there. Not a good time to miss the tap, because now we're not going to regen HP like we wanted. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. And we might lose some characters right here. It's hard to say. We do have barriers on Jirou and Kaminari. So, but we'll probably almost definitely lose Todoroki. The goal of this, once again, was not necessarily to get a perfect, but just to show you guys that beating a high BP team could be done. All right, so Todoroki's dead. And both of these guys are paralyzed because Kaminari's absolutely ridiculous. All right, and now we try to kill Bakugo. And I missed the taps again. I'm really bad with my taps right now. All right, our Jirou got confused. I think we'll be okay though. We have our plus ultra coming up. We should be able to win right here. And we did paralyze again. Kaminari's paralyzed, guys. Absolutely ridiculous. Not to be like scoffed at. Actually pretty ridiculous. All right, let's go ahead and let's do our 2. It doesn't matter at this point. And dead. That is a 470,000 battle power team down to the power of Kaminari. Like purely the power of Kaminari. You guys saw everything that he was doing. Actually ridiculous. Now it does take a little bit of luck to get that done, but wow. So those are the showcases for the brand new Fantasy Jirou, the brand new Fantasy Kaminari in PvP. I will be doing a tier list at some point here in the future, probably after the new Christmas Sue comes out, to tell you guys where I'd rank all these characters in the PvP tier list. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you'd like to see that tier list, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And I am still trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, guys, so I need your help. Please, 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 please go down there, hit that subscribe button. And massive shout out, big thank you to everybody that has subscribed, everybody that watches my videos. I appreciate all of you. Happy holidays. Peace.